welcome me over the sound of me myself.
I done came up, got my name up. So when they speak of who blinged up, I'm who they bring up. Come up dissing and you'll come up listen. I'm a cutthroat baller like O.J. Simpson. Little homie, listen, try and serve me. I put a 25 in your back like Barry Bonds surgery. On the street, on the beach, y'all ain't able. Cause who I shit on rappers like major labels. What's with the ice grilling, homie? Change your face. Cause either do more than tangible to change your race. Girls love metaphor, and I love them back. Addicted to getting head, just call me the brainiac.
Hey YouTube, today I'm going to tell you about my fusions and why they're in my deck. They are what makes my deck the best from fusions and machines alike, and I have them in my deck for a reason. So I'm going to tell them and how I use them and stuff. Well, first we're going to talk about my first card, Steam Gyroid. It's only in there because it's a machine and I like to use the fusions for them. So first I'll bring out Steam Running Gyroid. Well, it depends how you use them. If you use Steam Running attacking, it's better than Steam Gyroid because it gains 500, which is 2300, and Gyroid can't be destroyed until the second attack. But Steam Gyroid's good if you're using it for regular attack, or you're using Power Bond to make it at 4400. So that's good. Next is Cyber Ogre 2, if I can get it out. Nope, wrong one. Where is it? Cyber Ogre 2. So it takes 2 Cyber Ogres. Yet again, another one that you use for an effect. Like if you use Cyber Ogre's effect and get rid of one in your hand, it gains 2000, so it's 3900. But then Cyber Ogre 2 also, it gains half the attack of the monster it's attacking, so that's really good too. So it again depends how you use it. If using Power Bond is 5400, which is really good. Next I'm going to talk about the V through Z cards right here. They all have their own unique effect and they're, depends how you use them. Some destroy spells and traps, some destroy monsters, some remove from play. Like XYZ, for example, you get rid of one card, you can destroy one card in the field, but then V through Z makes you remove from play one card on the field. And it changes the battle positions when you're attacking. So it's the X, Y, and Z, V through W too. Then, last but not least, it's the Cyber family that I have in here. The Cyber Style family, I got 3 Proto Cyber Dragons in there, 2 Cyber Dragons. And I use those to make Cyber Twin Dragon, Cyber End Dragon, and I make it to make my Chimera Tech Over Dragon. And I also got another one just recently for my Overload Fusion and Future Fusion combo. And then I use these cards to summon them, but before I get to that, I use these effects really good, because Cyber Twin can attack twice per turn. Cyber End can take the difference between it. If using Power Bond, they're basically lost, and especially if you're using limit removal too. So it's 16,000. But then again, Power Bond or limit removal with Cyber Twin can win automatically too. Chimera Tech gains 800 for each machine, and you see all these machines, it gains pretty much a lot of attack, plus the ones I'll show you in a minute. I also use Polymerization to fuse these cards, except for the V through Z since you have to remove them from play to summon them. I use Power Bond if I want to double their attack. I use Future Fusion to get them out of my deck and summon them on the second standby phase. I use Overload Fusion to summon Chimera Tech Over Dragon if I have a lot of machines in the graveyard or I want to use the Future Fusion combo. I use Limit Removal to power up any machine in my graveyard. It gets double attack, but then it gets destroyed next turn. So you gotta be careful how you use that. I also use different dimension capsule. I usually use it to get Future Fusion or Overload Fusion to get a quick fusion summon if I'm in trouble or I want to finish them quick. I use King of the Swamps to get out Polymerization sometimes with some Cyber Twin if I have 2 Cyber Dragons in my hand. And then I also use Defusion right here just in case it's being destroyed and I don't want to attack again. So yeah, that's what I use for the fusions. And that's not all that I use. Like, the fusions have a lot of attacks, but I need some monsters besides fusion. So I use Nano Breaker, destroys a 3-star monster. This Blue Thunder T45, when it destroys a monster, you can summon a token of 1500, so that's good for a direct attack also. This Mechanical Chaser, 1850, that's really good. Especially if you're going against, like, Blade Knight or something, or Dark Blade, that's 1800. Armored Cyber is good for my Cyber Dragon cards because then they also get equipped and when they're being destroyed, that card's destroyed instead. Plus, you can give up 1,000 of the Cyber Dragon's attack, and then you can destroy a monster on the field. So that is how I use my fusion cards. Subscribe, comment, and thank you for watching.